This is the one and only partypoker.net European Open 4. $500,000 is a plump prize in a plush setting, but tonight 6 players will have to cross a thicket of thorns to get into the thick of it. The reigning UK Open champion and young gun, internet hotshot Andrew Feldman, takes to the felt, but he'll have to fend off last year's finalist Scott Fenton to secure his place in the semifinals. Who's got the long legs to leap over into the semis? Let's see this evening.
It's important for me to win this event. You get respect to other poker players, they realise that you can play. I come third in this event last year, so I got close and I got a taste, and I'd like to go a couple of spots better.
It's a part-time hobby for me, do 3 evenings a week, play this last couple of years the bigger tournaments. I'm looking forward to playing and hoping to get a win, so fingers crossed and onward and upward.
This is my first TV tournament and I'm just going to play my way. I am a bit chatty at the table and sometimes I want to work it to my advantage. It's a good thing for me. I don't know if it'll affect other players in a different way. I hope it does.
My form's okay at the moment. I've been winning in the cash games, which obviously is the bread and butter of a poker player. But on my last televised event, I finished second twice, in fact, runner-up twice. And I'm hoping to go one better today. And along with all the experience I've got, I'm hoping it'll be today.
I've been playing poker now for about 4 years. Playing normally in the cash games, playing the casinos. I'm quite an aggressive player. I think that my style of play should be okay with matching with the other guys today. So fingers crossed.
For me, it'd be very important to be successful in this tournament because obviously after winning the last UK Open, I wouldn't want to be seen as a one tournament wonder kid who just got lucky, and I want to prove I can continuously be successful and obviously, hopefully pursue a long-term career in poker.
Falling from high places in this heat of the European Open 4. With the Frazer and Frazer knows more than a thing or two about winning these heats.
And that's,
as usual, 600,000 in chips on the table. Tall stack there. The yellow's worth 1,000, blues are 2, reds 5K apiece. And the winner goes straight to the semis. The runner-up tonight goes into the turbos. Cards will be in the air. Blinds of 1 and 2,000 to start.
Or even trillions.
Andrew Feldman is trying to do something here that, as far as I know, you're the only person who has actually done, which is to win 2 tournaments televised back-to-back.
All right, well, let's not wish him too much luck then, Jesse, eh?
Pass.
What's the Greekfish got? Whoop.
Oh, no.
Oh. Does that mean a re-raise, Jesse?
The fact that he's on the button, how does that affect his decision? I mean, he could take a flop and be in position. Is that attractive?
Yeah, I mean, there's always 2 ways to play it. Yeah, I don't mind that play, to be honest.
From the small blind, you'd almost always want to. I mean, is that what it is, or?
Yeah, no. It's hard for someone when someone raises and you flat call them. You cannot then put them on ace king.
Right.
You can't because 99.9. Wow, look, we've got a pair of 10s here.
Wow.
He must raise now. Oh, he's called. I'd have thought he'd have raised.
See what happened there, Andy? See what you've done now?
Because.
yeah.
Well, he could be up against Jack, Queen, King, Ace with the
Called
2
best
players.
prize.
And it's going to be very hard for him to play his hand now unless he hits
After
the 10
this
on the flop.
hand,
Exactly.
Tell our lass if I get any phone calls.
Even if there's a raggedy
You know what? I
flop,
love your
it's still hard for him to play his
Your own
hand.
fault if you try and knock me out and you get busted.
It's interesting. It's
You
going to be
hear that?
interesting, though. This is well disguised.
Kate, I've warned him.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing, isn't it? That is amazing. Now it's all about who's got the kahunas.
I check to the Greekfish.
Check.
I'll check.
Check.
Everybody's on eggshells. And that was a perfect card for the Greekfish anyway. It's made him the best hand. And But no one's going to get too involved here. It's too much of a chance somebody has a queen, right?
Yeah.
12,000.
I mean, the way Leon's played his hand, he's probably saved himself a few chips, to be fair to him, because if he had a raised, All right, Scott would have passed, but Andy must call him. So he's probably saved himself a few chips doing that.
And had Loukaides bet on the flop, it would have had to be a big pot to chase, a big bet to chase both of them.
They would have both passed, without a doubt.
I call.
Call.
I check in the dirt.
They're checking the dog.
Well, Fenton looks like he has a mind to pay Greekfish off.
The way he's talking, Jesse, I know I mean, I know we can see the cards, but the way he's talking, look, and what he said, he ain't got a queen. Everyone watching the TV will tell you that.
You should know that Fenton ain't got a queen.
Yeah, you
so
know
Greekfish knows his hand is
got an ace,
best.
same with Scott. Same 12.
12,000.
Call.
Call.
Nice one.
He knows he's in front.
Yeah,
Just Scott really give his
Queen on
hand
ace
away.
ten.
You know, personally, I think he give his hand away a bit there.
That river bet by the Greekfish, though, I mean, we know it could have been bigger. How much bigger, you wonder? Although it's put Andy Greekfish up into first position.
Yeah, he'd be feeling nice about that. A real scary flop. He's wound up winning it.
Every poker player wants recognition of what they have achieved, you know, who they are. And obviously for me going on TV, I'm recognised, you know, everywhere now. And I feel I'm due to win. I want that recognition for someone to say, look, you know, this is Greekfish, this is what he's won, and he deserved to win it. And obviously the money wouldn't go astray because we got a small amount of $250,000 for the winner. So we could boast and say that we don't need money, but that's a lie. Everyone wants the money, and I'll be happy to win it, you know, simply for the money as well as the recognition.
Can't call them. I would raise or fold.
Pass.
I know the first one's no good. I just want to see what the
Nice
second one
cards.
was.
I like these cards.
Back to his old
Raise
tricks.
7,000.
Pretty good cards.
I know the first one was no good. I just said I don't know about the second. It's your eye
Pass.
thing.
They could be matched.
Whose blind is it? Dear.
Pass.
Might have to make a stand sooner or later.
Call.
Call blind, Andy.
Well, Greekfish
Why?
has got.
Because then you're up penny on the flop.
I might have a monster. I might want
5,000
to
to
put more
call.
in. I don't.
I don't think he'd be playing these
Of course
somehow.
you don't.
Trouble
Wow.
cards.
I've got to say, you've got my number. You have. You know, just have to tease
El-Hoss
me.
has got a very pretty hand.
I'm sure I'm
Let's
folding
see if
the
it gets
worst
any
hand
prettier.
every time.
Ain't a bad flop for Feldman, is it?
You saying your pocket queens? I'd have been in green room now, wouldn't it?
Why do you check there? Because you
Not
don't
me.
want to
I-
check it. You don't want to get check raised, or
No, not me. I would have definitely
Check.
bet that.
I think he made a move. A good move.
You know, he's
9,000.
He's playing the hand with someone he knows absolutely nothing about. I'd have definitely bet the flop.
Call.
and it's an odd call by El-Hoss. Do you think perhaps he's got a bluff in him on the river if he misses?
I don't know, Jesse. I don't know. Well, we won't need to. Now this is the
Check.
worst card he could have hit.
Yeah. That's made Feldman the straight. El-Hoss thinks it's the second best card in the deck.
If I was Feldman here, I'll put out 15, maybe 20 max.
Trying to be not be too greedy. You mean?
No. I mean, you got the flush there as well. What's he bet?
It's like 22.
22,000.
Cool.
He always.
Call.
Quite straight.
He's just a little.
Stage
He's
Yeah.
young, so he's just a little greedier than you.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you're hoping the other guy's got two pair in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Feldman still running good, and he's catching a nice card on the river there to pull him up to 138,000. Back to the action here at the partypoker.net European Open 4.
Pass. Call.
And a limp in
That
from
was a really
Loukaides.
reluctant call. It was like I have to call, but you didn't want to.
Pass.
Really? Yeah.
He's
I could
right,
feel it.
actually.
Haynes, you just
Say
bet
anything.
4,000 in.
Pass. Call.
3 ways. For 4 each, and it's hello.
Whoop, this will be a little.
And no raise.
Oh, wow.
You got your flop there.
Well, I
The
mean,
thing is, and all, Jesse, with the other two cards, if they do
Be
flop
positive.
anything,
I mean, just thinking, Ian. I mean,
Check,
that
check,
12,000
check.
because El-Hoss is the short stack. He really could have used that pickup there anyway, couldn't he have?
That's the one.
I can't believe he didn't raise it up. Honestly, I really can't. If he comes out and bets now, you know, he don't know he's still in front, but
Smith's picked up a straight draw,
Check. Check.
and
Check.
it's like money line in the street at this stage. Who wants it?
I'd get hot flushes letting this keep going by. Well, there you go. He's wind up gonna get paid.
He's gonna make the maximum.
And you know it is our poor old mate Leon. Look,
8,000.
he's gonna have to call.
Cool.
Smith hasn't made a flush, has he? He's bluffing here. Does he think he's made a flush?
I hope not. He's got a call. Look.
Is it two pair?
A bluff and two
How's that
overcalls, and
Wow. Jeez.
Smith is saying to himself, "Now I know why I never bluff."
They weren't expecting to see ace king. No, why?
He's a bit unlucky to get caught.
Yeah.
Jesse, you listen to Phil Helmuth. He
Couldn't
talks
afford
so
to
much
raise
sense
it.
about this game.
But does Andrew Feldman? I mean, he's on the verge of hitting 200,000. Not only has he done it without winning any big pots, I'm trying to remember if he's even turned his cards over yet. I mean, you know, he's gotten some of it by stealing, and the rest by not getting to the river. Has he turned over his
Pass.
cards?
Yeah,
These
the
guys have
straight. Do you remember he had a straight,
Oh.
didn't he? The guy called him with a king.
Oh yeah. Oh right. Sorry, but yep, that was a big pot too, wasn't it?
Well, look, he's another ace here. See, and what happens? You get a bit confident, and all of a sudden an ace-7, he wants to play. There you go.
Raise to
See?
15,000.
Wow, he's even raised him. This guy
Yeah.
must be wondering what he's got to do,
Yes.
Leon.
He's limped in front of him, and
He's pushing all
We
in.
raise all
well,
in.
that's a good play, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
That's a draw your line in the sand, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good stuff. He's right here. He knows what's going on.
This is what we said a couple of hands ago, Jesse. You can't keep doing it because someone will get the ump. It happens.
Right.
It just triggers something in your mind. You get the ump. You push all your chips in.
He was trying to set the trap for either Feldman or Fenton, wasn't he? Those were.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was trying to set.
No, it just
trap.
came all of a sudden.
Yeah, he just probably got the needle. You know, I ain't having this guy. You know, he's probably raised twice, and Feldman's come over the top of him. Not a very good play with ace-7 myself. If anything, you see a flop if you want to get involved.
I think Feldman's problem here is he's getting. It wasn't a huge re-raise, so he's getting some pretty good odds on the pot here. It's nearly 2-1. I mean, if he's looking at a higher ace, obviously he's in trouble. But there's a lot of hands he's not. Question of what he puts Loukaides on.
He won't call this.
Stupid, is it?
Cool.
Oh, he's called. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
He says that's what I put you on. How could he have put Loukaides on that hand?
Getting a good price.
You couldn't have found money to call that bet with Ian, could you?
No.
But he's made it, and he's a favorite here, Feldman,
Yeah,
to take out
yeah.
Loukaides.
Yeah.
And poor Leon needs to hit now. King or Jack.
Wow.
He has.
Really nice flop for you.
Top pair.
Ain't too nice for him. I mean, I know he's in front. He'd take it. Don't get me wrong, but he don't want to see a spade
You
here.
don't want two pairs, do you?
No.
That's good. I'm happy with that. So far.
Yeah. He
Feldman
doesn't
needs
want
to
it
hit
for-
the Jack.
Jack of spades. He has improved.
And just a Jack.
Yeah, those two pairs are better than his two pairs. Isn't
Go on, Leon.
Yeah, it'll put
I'm
him,
rooting for him here.
yeah, it'll put him back to square one. I think the rest of the table's
There you
for
go.
Leon, too, because would have been a big lead to stake Feldman too early.
Yeah, that'll keep him quiet for a little while.
Just what we needed.
And he's righted his ship. Momentum. What a call! What a call Feldman made.
To me,
What a call!
to me, Jesse, he's just gifted 50,000 chips. You don't need to do all that stuff. Once you get a 200,000 chips with still 6 players in this format, don't go and give away with ace-7. In my, you know what I mean? It's too hard to get that far in front. to give him away that cheaply.
He made a good call, though. He made a good call. He turned around. No, he actually turned around and said that. That's what I hope you knew. That. You know, he
You
knows
would
that
say
you've got
that
an
once you
actually
see the
dominate.
cards face up, wouldn't you?
Or even an underpair.
I wonder what Andrew would have said if Leon had had ace
But you
4.
got what you deserve there.
breathe
That's
now.
what I'm
Touch him,
You could breathe now.
Yeah.
Pass.
I'm getting 2-1 when I'm a
Pass.
6-4
13.
favourite.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
13.
yeah.
Raise to 13,000 total.
Got another one.
Oh,
I think they're all totally forgetting. The
you know what
guy's
you have to
raised.
do to
He's only
call.
raised 2 pots.
I'm saying
He's
that-
raised. Feldman's re-raised him, and he's pushed all in. And he's saying, "I'll put you on King Jack." It's impossible. You've got to give the guy a bit of credit and put him on a
Guy
decent
plays 10
hand.
times the stakes he plays.
The raise has come from Fenton with an absolute
You play it, you
0.
won't get it.
And Smith, I think the last time Fenton raised from the button, he re-raised. This time, he's just called. And this is the kind of thing that Fenton doesn't mind, just getting called, like you said.
He's funny, isn't he? He is funny.
Mark Smith would have won with the re-raiser.
I think he has a clock in his brain, and every so many minutes, it ding, and he goes, right, I'm going to raise whatever 2 I've got here. Well, looks like he might be making a move, this fella.
It's going to have to be a big one, isn't it?
No. Stakes.
His timing seems to be bad. It's either unlucky or...
We checked.
Check.
All in.
All in.
So, Jesse, what did I tell you at the beginning? This fella's game is incredible. He is really funny.
Yeah, he is.
Only thing I'll say, David, is you behind.
I've seen him
And I
do
don't
it
mind if
so
you pass.
many times.
Does that mean I go pocket 2s?
Do you beat pocket 2s?
Not till end.
I know, that's what I'm scared of. I ain't got pocket 2s.
Pass.
He's funny. Don't turn him over, Scott.
What lines he played?
He is always willing to make his own arrangements. He's not going to come out complaining about bad cards.
I pocket
Not up front.
I saw him. There we go. Let's see who's in front. Well, Andy's top now.
Yeah, and I mean, as you said, Feldman up to 183, now back in the thick of the pack.
How much do they sit with? Down with?
Waning stages of the second level, 2 and 4,000. And, Smith and Haas
Pass.
both seem a bit like they're unsure of their game plan. Have they got to get more
Pass.
aggressive, less aggressive?
But there you go. He's a nice hand, Andy.
Raise.
I think this is probably his
Raise to
first
15,000 total.
raise, so he should get quite a bit of respect for it.
Oh,
Nice hand.
Cool.
decision
Oh,
for
he's
Leon
cool.
here. What was the bet?
Oh, he's
16,000?
15, I think. He would definitely the least call. I think it'd be a bit iffy to raise with this, but you don't know with this kid, do you?
I mean, how does the fact that Leon has called affect this whole thing?
Well, to me, that's
more money to pick up.
Yeah,
isn't
that
it?
can be a bit dead money because you know he ain't got a monster, for sure. So he's really playing. He can play over him now at Andy. Does he want to take a chance? I mean, Andy's giving him the stare.
Re-raise all in.
It's gone all
Wow.
in.
Well, there you go.
Pass.
It's
I think he's
it's
copied
it's
me.
it's sort of it's a squeeze play, but it's a squeeze play with a pretty good hand.
Some decision.
And Greekfish is going to have to think about this. I don't think he's going to find a call, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Greekfish counts this down.
If you want, yeah.
He's got
Maybe give
114,000
the
if he
odds
folds.
There's only one person that knows what I'm going to do, and that's Ian Frazer. Because I don't even know what I'm going to do yet.
Well, you're going to pass.
I mean, when he thinks this through, there's a pretty reasonable chance that Feldman could do this
How
with
much is
Ace
it,
King,
Dana?
isn't there? Which is the disaster hand.
He's got to know that he's going to be in a race.
At the least.
Yeah.
At the best.
Do you want to be putting?
Kid's got.
He's not. I can't see.
Pair, but it's not
I know
big
he's a
enough
lively
for you-
player,
for you
this
to let see
Feldman,
a
but-
flop, so you're trying to eliminate. You ain't
He
got
wouldn't
no more
stick
than that.
all his chips in with
Eight.
absolutely no hand.
Tens
Well,
at
he
best.
won't put it in with Ace 10, Ace Jack, will
110
he?
in total.
That's
110
impossible.
total.
So Andy must think that to himself and then think, well, the guy's either got ace king or he's got a pair.
Right.
So he ain't really getting the value there to call.
Right.
That's how I'd put it, you know. And if he thinks about it, Andy, he'd think exactly the same. He's not going to push all in with ace 10, ace jack, this kid. And that's, if you call, that's what you're hoping to see.
That was the sideways shove.
4,000.
That's pretty good. It had me fooled. I think Feldman kind of figures like if it
Come on, let's gamble.
was tens or jacks, Greekfish might have called it already.
Yeah, I think Feldman knows exactly where he is now with the time and he's taking. You know, he's probably put him on ace queen.
You ain't even got a pocket pair, have you?
Oh, don't, Andy.
Let me check.
You got rubbish, I know you have. I can feel it.
Well,
Do you know what? This might be a really stupid call, but I want to take you out anyway. Because I think you're a big danger. I'll call.
Cool.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
Made my decision very, very easy.
Well, if I read it right, he's dominated. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble.
a pair.
Well, I
You got
mean,
a pair, yeah?
from a straight money point of view,
Seven.
percentage-wise, it
I'll
was
take
the
the
right
race.
call, but it just
I've
seems,
got
Ian,
5,000
like
if I lose, otherwise you're out the door and the camera crew are static for making them wait 2 hours. I think I'm like, did you fold an ace? Oh, that's good, I'm right.
Greekfish says
Good luck, Andy.
he took
Good
it
luck,
on
son.
because he wants to take this guy out. I guess he
Otherwise,
feels
I
like
can't
if he
make a
wins
comeback.
this
I've got
race, he's
4,000.
Well, he'd be in nice shape.
Would
that
the
it's
chip
his.
reach you from one chip?
Andy, give you a bit of interest. I left £50 on your hand.
Feldman doesn't.
I don't have no bets in it the way I've been running in here, but you see my point of view. I've put him on that sort of
I'm running
hand,
good,
and I want you out. I think you're a dangerous accompaniment.
I'm running good.
But look, I fancy my chances,
Just
you know.
turn over 3 arse.
No ace has been
Eric,
folded.
10 jack, king.
Table is delighted about this.
Oh, well.
Oh,
that just,
wow.
Kicks me up the butt a little bit.
Not
more.
at all.
Well, our outs,
yeah,
more
but
outs
late
for
finishes,
Greekfish
it well,
now.
don't finish.
Doesn't
Ace,
finish
king, or
anything.
queen.
King, ace, queen. Plenty
Eight.
of cards.
King's the best card for
Any
Greekfish.
paint, even a jack,
And we've
give
got
him
no
another
barons
out.
as well.
Yeah, right, sure.
9 and a king.
Any
I don't
paint.
care.
Give me an 8.
If I go out, I've made a good call. I don't care.
Oh,
Right, now we want to dodge everything. No 9, no 10.
Greekfish to the lead. And Feldman now 8 or the 9. King's no good.
8, what is it?
8 or 9.
Oh,
dear,
God.
dear, dear, dear.
Oh, can't have that.
That's not incredible.
Seesaw.
Normal.
Worst to first to worst. And out.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Wow.
They're going to count him down. I'm actually not sure who covered who. It's very close between them. And Greekfish will sit there and be thinking, you know,
You can still
never
come back.
seem to win these big races in these. It's been the difference for him.
I read you right. I hit my flop, well, I hit my turn, and you were dead to an 8 or a 9. And you've obviously hit it. Oh,
No, you can't win with king.
no, you can. No, you can't because I've got the ace. Yeah.
Well, it was a straight race before the flop, Ian. Queen on the turn made Greekfish an 86% favorite, but the kid, Andrew Feldman, hit the straight on the river.
Sorry.
Welcome back. Plenty of poker to play here.
Maybe you should just shut up and play.
I did. I didn't say anything.
Nah.
You were asking me the
Well,
question.
this is you.
Well, the Greekfish is in
Yeah,
the big
what a
blind
call,
with his last 4,000 here.
I didn't care, to be honest.
Come and rub it in, call. Call blind. Don't be horrible, I'm all in.
Should I?
Yeah, I want 4 of you in.
If he can win 2 pots on the trot,
Nah.
Or eliminate, make it 10,000 so you can be the one that takes me out.
thinking about a comeback.
Would you like that?
Yeah. Make it 12.
It's too late now, I think.
You bottle
Pass.
job. You don't even want to finish the job.
Dave will do it.
Oh, don't give me a walk,
Cool.
guys.
I'll have to be there.
Cool.
And
I haven't looked at my cards.
Greekfish has a chance to
I bet
triple
you I
up
hit the
here.
flop.
However,
Bet you I
Get
would
out
have
drawn on the rear.
maybe a bit of sort
bet you I
of they
would
call
have flopped
implied collusion.
What?
Smith and
What
El-Hoss
you
might
got?
just check
7,
this
8,
down.
7, 9, 7, 10.
that region.
Silly had something from ace to king.
Take out the Greekfish.
It looks like it slapped me right in the face.
Check.
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 I can
Check.
throw my glasses in the middle if you want.
Ace.
I've got to have a look.
Hey,
I've got to have a look.
we take car keys a lot.
The Greekfish is in pretty
this is
bad
sad,
shape.
isn't it? Even
If
this,
the
I can't
queen
do nothing.
hits,
Runner.
El-Hoss is going to make it
Yeah,
straight.
right.
He's in massive trouble. He's got 3 4s
Anyway,
in
the
the
worst
deck,
player goes out first, you said.
and that's it.
Check.
Check.
It could be a split pot.
Yeah, right.
No.
Check.
Check. Check.
King
Queen high.
9
then,
will
please.
play.
There you go.
You got rivered again.
Well, no, it wasn't. He had the goods. I won't wish you luck.
Obviously, in the crucial
pot.
pot for the Greekfish was the ace-queen race against
I'd have knocked you
Feldman.
out as well. I had 7-3.
Thank you for playing.
Nice place.
Thanks. Take
Listen,
care.
if it's your day, it's your day. You know that.
I should
Good
know
luck.
better.
Good luck. Good luck.
You're the
Scott.
professional. Cheers, mate. Unlucky, mate.
The danger man is out.
So 5 players now, and Feldman nearly half the chips. He's got the Greekfishes and a couple other guys.
Well, it's frustrating when you're chip leader and things are going according to plan. I felt I had the measure of the table. I was confident in every aspect. I knew the one person I had to take out, because otherwise he was going to do far too much damage to everyone else, was the kid, Feldman. I mean, he's in great form. He's won a lovely tournament recently, a televised tournament, and he's brimming with confidence. I see my opportunity. I took it. He got lucky, and that's that. I mean, there's not a lot I could do about it. It upsets me how a 20-year-old kid could get lucky and give it, actually, like, boast about it also. But, you know, that's life. I wish him well. He's definitely one of the better players on the table, and I hope he goes on and wins it now.
3-6 up this.
So you from a body language, there's 4 players who are nearly horizontal, and Fenton looks like he's standing on the top of a ladder.
Pass.
So
Pass.
probably could teach an eagle a thing or two about
Raise to
posture.
15,000 total.
Pocket pair here for Leon on the button. And oh wow.
How many do you have in total?
80.
No, not even that.
Do you want to?
Well, he's not folding.
Nah, I'm not going all
Go.
Do you want to?
No. It's just an approx. It's fine. And you got 1.
That's 17.
How much?
No, 68, 70.
That's 17.
It's a prickly kind of position here for Feldman. Now he's got plenty of chips to try and swashbuckle this if he wants, Ian, but he did give Loukaides a big stack
Re-raise
earlier.
to 52,000
Doesn't want to do it again. I think the re-raise is because he thinks there's a very good chance that Loukaides could have something like a lower ace, and he wouldn't mind taking him on.
Interesting.
Leon's decision is even tougher because, geez, he just got these chips. The last thing he wants to do is give them back. And the re-raise, about 37,000 more. Sort of big enough so that calling is not really what Leon wants to be doing here.
this one.
Looks like all or nothing.
How much more?
37,000 to call.
If Leon folds here, he'll have about 105,000. If he calls, the pot will be bigger than what he's got behind. And if he goes all in, well, it's just no fun getting these tough decisions, is it? But you got to make them. And I mean, obviously the re-raise could only be about 65, 70,000 more, so he knows Feldman's committed to calling.
We get anything stronger
Wow.
than water, Study the nerves a little bit.
On the balance, I think he might just pass.
Pass.
Feldman continues to steamroll.
One of the most important things when playing poker is to steal blinds, and the fact that I keep myself quiet. I sort of play small pot poker where I'll play position a lot, make raises to pick up blinds and just gradually increase my stack. If I get called, then hopefully hit some cards and then get paid off. and just use my quiet image to slowly accumulate chips.
They've played 2 levels here, and talk about being in form. It has been the Andrew Feldman show. 14 hands he's won, a full third of the ones that have been played. Everybody else reduced to spectating. Smith has just taken this one round at a time, and he's got about 4 rounds on the table left.
Yeah, he knows that more than anyone. He's one of the players. He don't mind shoving his chips out there first. This guy, he don't stop picking up aces. He don't mind shoving his chips in first, but we've seen he don't like calling them off, does he? Which is always a good thing.
12,000 more.
Triple the bet, 6 plus 12.
12,000.
And I can't imagine Feldman's got, Fenton's got better than this.
He's nuts, isn't he, Scott?
He's nuts. He just took an opinion, didn't he?
Yeah.
6, 7.
He just took an opinion.
I'm pushing my life cards and all
that. But he's dead right, isn't he? He is dead right.
For the sake of the game, you wouldn't mind seeing him spike a few here, would you? Scott Fenton.
He's got a baby on his way. Come on. Whoop. Go on, Scott.
No emotion at all. God, this guy's great.
His wife's in the green room. I bet she nearly fell off the chair. 10-5. He's allowed, isn't he?
Ace or jack for the rebound. And I don't think Fenton's going to crack the smile until he sees the river card.
Oh, what a body blow. Oh, mate. Jeez. Oh, dear. I was funking for him.
Well, because he's I mean, if you like poker, you have to like watching Fenton start to finish. He ain't scared to go out. He is not scared to go out.
You know, he could have half put this. He could have half put Andrew on tilt after that if his fives would have held up.
Well, as Fenton said, all you need is live cards. They were live as could be and leading after the flop and turn. Feldman spiked the bullet. I mean, Feldman's a very good player, but it's hard to see how how anybody could have showed up and drawn that 6 seat and not had a whole lot of chips around there. I mean,
he's all in, Dave, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And, the bet is 30,000, I think, which is big enough.
The wrong position, mate.
Big enough. These guys will definitely funk for Feldman to call him.
This money don't leave off.
Well, does Feldman have a couple reasons not to call him here? You said yourself he doesn't really want to double these guys up.
That's right. I mean, I wouldn't. You know, even if he puts the other guy on a king something.
Good spare of me.
You know,
24 more.
Yeah.
I think I've got a call.
Best of luck.
I think this is more a call that you'd make perhaps in some sort of cash game type. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a tournament call, does it?
Well,
he's ahead.
He is ahead. Yeah, but there's a lot in it. Probably about 6-4.
The raising hand you've got there, Andrew.
Smith's all in. If the king-9 hits, and
then he hits an ace on the river.
Good luck, Dave.
Well, he'll be way back in it. Pot for 63,000.
I can feel your hand though.
He hasn't gotten much in the way of luck tonight, Smith. I don't think he's going to get
jack.
Yeah, I can feel a jack. I can feel the jack of clubs.
Jesus, it's like unfair, isn't it?
Knocking at the door.
Has to be a jack. For David Smith.
Got a king.
I think I would prefer to have 9 king of clubs here. Good luck, everyone.
Lovely fella, David Smith. Yeah. And, of course, £100,000 if he won this year. But nothing tonight.
Thanks.
And the rich get richer.
They are rich too, aren't they? David Smith pushed with the King 9, and Feldman's just he's woke up with everything he's needed to, and then hit the flops too.
I enjoyed it. There's only one hand where, if someone had, I was first to speak, where I may have pushed in with a 6-7, which I would have hit the flop, but that's the only flop I could have hit all day. So a little disappointing, but after saying that, thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'll certainly play again.
He's right under the hammer, Leon. You know, he's got to keep away from Andrew, 100%, because we've been seeing he wants to call every pot, don't he? So he's just got to keep away from him and hope that the other guy gets tangled up.
Pass.
3 players and
Raise.
Jeez, Haas has not raised many pots tonight.
14,000 more.
He's not raised many at all.
And in all honesty, they can't be. Oh, see,
Too many there.
they can't be looking at trying to win the heat, either of these
Check
two.
20.
So he had no
You're
reason to
calling
raise, really. He's unlucky here again, Leon. Oss had no reason to raise him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, Jesse? Because he
need a 4.
He can only get beat, can't he, by him?
Let's have that race.
He's got enough chips if he just waits and waits
Right.
and waits. The other guy's going to go out first.
Yep.
Ready to pop out?
Well, yeah, and Leon, he hasn't picked up much. He finally picked up an ace 3 ways, and he's out kicked. But this is big. If Hossie wins this pot, and he's 55 or so.
Yeah, he's about.
Need first.
I think
And
he's
then
got about 4
No,
to 1
don't.
chance of splitting it.
Yeah.
Almost split.
And
Well, that'll
good
rip it.
chances for a split here now. Anything over an 8 for the split.
One card above an 8 is.
Jeez, Loukaides will be delighted to escape with that.
Yeah,
And he's got outs now. He's got a spade.
Unreal, unreal.
Jeez, Leon.
This is what I'm saying. The other guy had no reason to raise him.
Leon's got nearly as many outs as Haas. Haas needs a red card. That's under an 8. Under a 9, actually.
Oh, man.
In between.
2 aces, queen, 9, 8.
Unbelievable.
Okay. And it's Hossie guaranteed to go through to the turbos. Leon Loukaides. He showed a lot of metal, but just couldn't catch the cards in the end.
Yeah, okay. Could have played, I suppose, a little bit more better, but I think with Feldman, he's running away with it, and he's being very lucky as well. So, but good luck to him anyway. It was a good game, and the players played well.
Well, it took 300 million years for Everest to form. Andrew Feldman has built a mountain of his own at the age of 20. And, God, he's been dominating tonight.
Yeah.
He has but one obstacle in his way in Ghassan El-Hoss, who really has to be congratulated for navigating this far.
Yeah, he needs a massive pat on the back, and I'm sure he'll be overwhelmed sitting there. He knows the worst ways in the turbo. This heat's all been about Andrew from start to finish, really, hasn't it? It'd be a shame if something happened and he got turned over here. As we know, it does happen.
Look at these stats.
Look at them stats. Man, that's incredible. 45% bet frequency.
Yeah, throughout the heat.
Yeah.
And from what we've seen of El-Hoss, he's steady, and he's not a man to panic.
Yeah, hopefully. You don't know, do you? He might pick up a few hands, and it could all go the other way. But I fancy even if they got level in chips, Andrew's game is just so superior to this guy's game from what we've seen. I still think he could go on and win it.
It's on me, is it?
It is on you.
You called.
No, it's 5, 10. So for
Check.
the 5 to call, you're in the small
Oh, 10
blind.
there.
Yep.
Sorry. Was I small blind?
Yeah, you were
Oh,
on the small
sorry,
blind,
sorry.
that's why I pushed it back.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that?
I called.
Okay, no problem.
Haas, he just,
Raise.
I think he thought.
I'm all in.
He's all in. Listen,
Yeah.
I knew this straight away.
Well,
Raise is
Feldman.
No, I've got a small back.
He's cool, just see what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and the whole
And I
time, I
need that
guarantee El-Hoss is feeling better
Good
about
luck.
this than
Thank you.
Feldman, because
This is your double
if these threes hold,
Hopefully.
it's going to be a new ball game,
Three
isn't
first.
it?
entirely. But this, even if he loses, what I said earlier, even if he loses and they go level chips, this kid's game is, you know, he's completely fearless. He'll still keep his finger on the button.
Andrew Feldman has hit every flop turn in river he's had to tonight. He needs to hit one more.
But the balls can be cruel.
Here.
There you go.
I
No
felt
doubt.
the
Eight ball corner bucket.
I know. But it's not over.
Never in any danger.
See?
Why?
You must be a religious man, Ian Frazer. You seem to have a line into some of this
It's
stuff.
on dead now.
Oh, dear. Full house.
This game is fantastic. How I never found it 10 years ago. You couldn't have got me calling that with King 8 for anyone's chips.
And, you know, in trying to end this quickly, Feldman could have opened a can of worms. He wanted the race. He got it. Hoss hit the 3 on the turn to make a full house. Feldman, obviously, still a 2-to-1 chip advantage, but I think he's been congratulating himself on the win for a while now. You wonder if he's mentally prepared for this dogfight. We know he's capable, but sometimes if you're not mentally ready for it.
I just think the way his game is, he don't have to think too much, does he? You know, he's just super aggressive.
Right, and he's played,
No raise?
even for though he's 20, he's played hundreds of thousands of hands on the internet.
Big winner on the internet, apparently.
Yeah.
Big winner.
It's a pair for Hossie, but a
Check.
double open straight draw for Feldman. You think he'll hit it on the turn or the river?
Probably both.
12,000.
Probably at the 2 on the turn, the 6 on the river.
Bit too many.
So many, is it?
Yeah, 12.
The single.
44,000 in here, and Haas's intentions are going to be interesting because obviously that ace. Now he'll think he's best for sure, won't he?
Yeah. Oh, oh dear.
Check.
It's bad. It is mad.
It's part of the game. It is. I mean, these things. And
27,000.
oh, it's a lumpy bet, but I think Haas might have to call it.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Call.
Straight.
You hit it?
In place.
Just in case the ace from space.
Gotta pay you, haven't I?
It's a nice river.
He's got nervous feet.
See that?
Yeah.
Another thing out of one of Helm Hussein's.
15.
Look at their legs as well.
He does say that,
He
doesn't
does,
he?
yeah. Look under the table. If you think they look solid upstairs, look under the table.
Last time he did that to the devilfish, he got kicked in the shin.
Raise. 32,000 total.
He is calm and cool. I mean, if you put heart monitors on these guys,
He'd just be on tick over, wouldn't he, this fella?
and you know,
How much more?
17.
he's been like that since the beginning.
Call.
Much phases him. Now he's missed, but I wonder if he's going to call a bet on the flop
Check.
anyway.
Check.
Feldman's not much for the continuation bets, is he?
He will be now. He's got the nut flush draw.
Check.
Second
Check.
pair.
Okay.
Check.
Huh. Why would you check that?
He might be hoping the other guy's got a spade, and if
Check,
one
check.
comes, he can get
Queen.
paid. He's done him on the river, look. Oh, mate, his head's gone.
Yeah.
How did you hit that? Super.
starting to look, you know, it looked like Andrew was on top of the mountain. It's starting to look like he's very lonely out there. He's looking like a little kid. Still got a lot of poker experience, though.
Raise. I need to put 5. 30,000 total.
No, he's probably played a million hands on the internet, Feldman, but he's going to have to dig down deep and get some character here because he's going to have to put himself together.
He's covering his face up. I
Yeah.
can't believe it.
Oh, he's in fits.
Oh, mate.
I got news for you. If
Check.
if Feldman bets here and Haas calls, Feldman might start crying. I mean, it could easily happen.
22,000.
And he's got to know that Haas. Come on, call him.
You're wicked.
Well, I got that one too.
Could you imagine if he moved then?
What a flop, eh?
You'd have fell off the chair, wouldn't you?
Bad flop in my hand.
Or ace 10.
Ace queen.
Ace queen.
Yeah. I'm hitting cards.
It's never been this close, really. It's
Ace queen. I call.
Call.
never been this close. Haas about. Oh wow. Well, and Haas is limped here to he's limped to trap.
Of course he has, yeah.
Raise 30,000 more.
I've got a horrible feeling.
I'm all
He's
in.
got, yeah, I knew
All
it.
in.
You can't blame him.
Oh,
You
mate.
can't blame him. And
Pair of aces.
Yeah.
Jammy bastard. Give me 2 9s.
well, it's all
Who else
come
can
right for
continue?
Andrew Feldman. The smile's back. Haas put up a good show, but
You can't have too much.
7% here, Ian.
I just had a funny feeling that was it. Well, you know,
That's a luck.
Good luck.
he's limped with the ace
best.
to have a go at.
Yeah.
You can't have 2 9s.
Looks like the
Well,
back
8
door
and a
straight is the best
Or a 6.
possibility. An 8. 8 would be the best
Pair the
card,
board.
wouldn't it?
Don't do that.
That would be nice.
4.
It's all over.
All yours, then.
It's all over,
Oh, you
Rover.
got
Yeah.
straight draw.
No, I haven't.
He's played a great game, this fella.
He is.
Right?
He has El-Hoss, and we're gonna get to see him again. Ghassan El-Hoss in the turbos.
Never.
Good game.
Well done.
Thank you.
Feldman, it was his night all the time. This kid, who's bidding Ian
That's the first pair
to
of aces tonight.
be the first
Yeah.
person since yourself
first
to
big
pull
hand
off
on
the
that.
double.
Yeah, I wish him all the best. Not.
And it just when it looked like El-Hoss was really causing him problems, Feldman's picked up the aces, and Haas has got something as well. Never in danger there. What can you say? But this kid's on fire. Early on, Andrew. I mean, congratulations. It was a nice rush of cards.
Yeah, I mean, I was hitting a nice run of cards, making straights, and then the key pot was between me and the Greekfish, who made a good call against my pair of 9s, and I hit on the river, and I just went from strength to strength.
Ghassan, commiserations. But I mean, there must have been a point during that heat when you said, "I just want to get to second," and then you got there, and then you really put up a fight.
Yeah, I did play to come seconds when everybody was, chipped down because I wasn't hitting, I wasn't getting any cards. And then when I got second, I thought, I did well to plow some of
You
Andrew's
took a chunk
chips.
out, and immediately before that last pot, it looked like it was starting to turn.
That's right. And then he hit his first 2 aces in the heads up, and well done for him.
Andrew, there's only one man in the history of this sort of televised format that's won 2 tournaments back-to-back. That's Ian Frazer. You're in the running to do it now.
Yeah, well, if I'm running as good in the semi-finals, then who knows? And I'll just see what I can do.
Well, best of luck in the semis to you, Andrew, and in the turbos to you, Ghassan.
Thank you.
Who will they be joining there? Well, we'll see next time on the partypoker.net European Open 4.